Hey everyone, welcome back to Driple Studios. Today I'll continue explaining how my pet system works. If you haven't seen my pet system tutorial, please check it out using the link in the description. Today we'll be looking at the Billboard GUI and how it's designed. So inside of Starter GUI, we have a folder containing all the Billboard GUIs for the different eggs. Let me break each one of these down. So if I enable it quickly, this is what it looks like. So one free auto, and then there's the little keys you can press on the keyboard. The Billboard GUI itself has its Adorny property set to the glass for the corresponding egg container model. This is why the glass part is so important. So if I was to open up this basic egg, this glass part is the Adorny property of this GUI, meaning it's basically attached to the glass. If we set the top as the Adorny, let's try it. Adorny, top, and then it sets it by the top. It basically is how it's positioned. It's what it's locked to. Designing Billboard GUIs can be a huge pain. So I played around with the size of the GUI until I got something roughly a size I liked. For me, that was 8030. The Billboard GUIs are, as you have seen, set to enabled equals false by default, as they only get enabled when the player enters the trigger area. Let's look back at the trigger script inside the egg model. So open up the GUI trigger and look at the script. The script looks for a GUI inside of the egg billboards folder in the player's GUI, and if it exists, then it will enable it or disable it. Inside the actual Billboard GUI, let's open it up again. We have a background frame. This is just the background, which for me is a blue rectangle. If I enable this again, it's just this little blue background here. And inside of this, we also have a UI list layout, which evenly distributes the buttons to buy eggs rather than placing them manually, because trying to manually place UI elements inside of a Billboard GUI is an absolute nightmare. So if I use a UI list layout, it just does it for me. Finally, I have 3 buttons, each with their own text label, which just represents the key to press on the keyboard to perform said action. And that is it for the Billboard GUI. There's one of these for each, so the basic, the legendary, and the rare. The only difference is the basic, the Adorny is set to the basic glass. The rare, the Adorny will be set to the glass of the rare egg. And the legendary, the Adorny will be set to the glass of the legendary egg. But that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'll start getting into the actual GUI handler script, which you see here, in the next video. But for now, I'll leave it there. Before we get to the complicated stuff, I thought we'd do one more quick short video, and then it's going to start getting a bit more information dense. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, as it would really help us out. And feel free to check out our Discord server. The link will be in the description, where we're trying to build a community of future game developers. You can ask for programming out there, help others, share your projects, or just chat. More information can be found in the description. Thank you and goodbye.